Dartmoor, in the heart of Devon, is a land steeped in mystery and folklore. Its rolling hills and misty moors have long been the setting for eerie tales and ghostly legends. Among its many tales, one stands out as particularly chilling: the legend of the hairy hands. This story has been passed down through generations, each retelling adding to its mystique. This story centers on a stretch of road, the B3212, that winds its way through the desolate beauty of the moor. The road itself is a narrow, winding path, often shrouded in fog, adding to its eerie atmosphere. For decades, motorists have reported terrifying encounters with unseen forces on this isolated route. These stories have become so frequent that the road has earned a reputation for being haunted. The legend speaks of large, hairy hands that suddenly materialize to seize control of vehicles. These hands are said to be disembodied, appearing out of nowhere to grip the steering wheel. These phantom hands, it is said, wrestle the steering wheel from unsuspecting drivers, causing them to lose control of their vehicles, forcing them off the road and into the unforgiving embrace of the moors. Many accidents have been attributed to these mysterious hands, with drivers swearing they felt an unseen force. The B3212, once a simple thoroughfare, has become synonymous with this unsettling tale. The road's reputation has even deterred some from travelling it at night. The stories often follow a similar pattern. Drivers, whether alone or with passengers, recount a sudden, inexplicable chill in the air. Drivers travelling alone or with passengers describe a sudden chill in the air. This chill is often accompanied by a sense of dread, as if something unseen is watching them. Then, seemingly from nowhere, large, hairy hands appear, gripping the steering wheel with unnatural strength. The hands are described as having a vice-like grip, making it nearly impossible for the driver to steer. Panic ensues as drivers struggle to regain control of their vehicles, their hearts racing and their minds filled with fear, often swerving to avoid plunging off the road. The legend of the hairy hands remains one of Dartmoor's most enduring and terrifying tales, a chilling reminder of the unknown lurking in the mist. One of the earliest recorded accounts of the hairy hands dates back to 1910. This eerie tale has been passed down through generations, becoming a chilling legend that haunts the B3212 to this day. A doctor driving his motorcycle along the B3212 was suddenly thrown from his vehicle. The incident was so abrupt and violent that it left witnesses and locals in shock. He later claimed that unseen hands had grabbed the handlebars, causing the accident. This bizarre and terrifying account was the first of many that would follow. Tragically, the doctor succumbed to his injuries, fueling the growing legend of a malevolent presence on the road. His story was widely reported, adding to the mystique and fear surrounding the B3212. Over the years, numerous other drivers have reported similar experiences. Each account added another layer to the legend, making the road infamous for its supernatural occurrences. In the 1920s, a group of cyclists recounted their encounter with the hairy hands. They were seasoned riders, familiar with the road, yet nothing could have prepared them for what they experienced. As they pedaled along the B3212, an unseen force seemed to push them towards the edge of the road. The cyclists struggled to maintain their balance, their hearts pounding with fear. They narrowly avoided disaster, attributing their survival to sheer luck. Their harrowing tale spread quickly, reinforcing the road's reputation as a place of danger and mystery. More recently, in the 1990s, a woman driving a car along the B3212 experienced a terrifying encounter. She was an experienced driver, yet nothing could have prepared her for what happened next. She described feeling her steering wheel being violently jerked as if by an unseen force. The sensation was so strong that she feared she would lose control of her car. She fought to maintain control of her vehicle, eventually managing to bring it to a stop. Her hands were shaking and her heart was racing as she tried to comprehend what had just happened. Shaken but unharmed, she became another witness to the enduring legend of the hairy hands. Her story, like those before her, added to the chilling lore of the haunted highway, ensuring that the legend would live on. The origins of the hairy hands legend are shrouded in the mists of time and folklore. This eerie tale has been whispered across generations, each adding their own twist to the chilling narrative. Some believe the hands belong to the spirit of a vengeful labourer, killed during the construction of the road, seeking retribution against unsuspecting motorists. This labourer, they say, was wronged in life and now haunts the very path he helped to build, his ghostly hands reaching out to cause accidents and chaos. Others whisper of a supernatural guardian protecting the sacred land of Dartmoor from intruders. This guardian, they claim, manifests as the hairy hands to ward off those who would desecrate the ancient moorlands. Local folklore is rife with tales of supernatural entities inhabiting the moors. These stories are not just mere entertainment, but are deeply embedded in the cultural fabric of the region, serving as warnings and lessons. The hairy hands, some believe, are just one manifestation of the ancient powers that reside in this wild and untamed landscape. These powers are said to be as old as the moors themselves, a primal force that defies modern understanding. Generations of storytellers have passed down these tales, embedding them in the fabric of Dartmoor's identity. Around flickering fires and in cozy village halls, these stories come to life, each retelling adding to the legend's mystique. One particularly intriguing theory links the hairy hands to the spectral hounds that are said to roam the moors. These hounds, often described in hushed tones, are believed to be the guardians of the moor, their presence a sign of the land's ancient and untamed spirit. These monstrous canines, often depicted with glowing red eyes, are said to be harbingers of doom. Their eerie howls and sudden appearances have been the source of many a sleepless night for those who dare to venture into the moors after dark. Some speculate that the hairy hands could be the disembodied paws of these spectral hounds, reaching out from another realm to claim unsuspecting victims. This theory, while chilling, adds another layer to the rich tapestry of Dartmoor's supernatural lore, making the legend of the hairy hands even more compelling and mysterious.